Mark was just a young boy from a poor neighborhood in Chicago. He was born into a family struggling to make ends meet. His parents worked tirelessly to provide for him and his siblings, but their financial situation never seemed to improve. Growing up in such an environment made Mark realize early on that he had to find a way out if he wanted a better life. He often felt like there was no way to break free from the cycle of poverty. At the age of 18, Mark decided he wasn't going to let his circumstances define him. He knew that the only way to change his future was through education. However, his family couldn't afford to send him to private schools, so he began learning on his own. Every day after school, Mark would head to the local library, where he spent hours reading books. He wasn't just interested in books for entertainment, but saw them as tools for learning and improving himself. Mark had no formal lessons in English, but he began reading books on grammar, vocabulary, and sentence structure. It was difficult at first, but he persisted. He would look up words he didn't understand, make flashcards, and practice them daily. Over time, he began to improve. His schoolwork got better, and he started gaining confidence in his ability to learn. But despite his progress, there were still many challenges ahead. When Mark turned 25, he faced a harsh reality. His family couldn't afford to send him to college, and he didn't have the financial means to pursue higher education on his own. But instead of giving up, he decided to work hard and find ways to support himself while continuing his education. Mark took up multiple jobs. He worked as a janitor, a dishwasher, and even as a cashier at a local supermarket. Each job was physically demanding, but it allowed him to save enough money to pay for books and online courses in his free time. At the age of 25, Mark received a life-changing phone call. A startup tech company in Silicon Valley was looking for someone with a strong passion for learning and a drive to succeed. Even though Mark didn't have any experience in tech, he saw this as an incredible opportunity. Without hesitation, he packed his bags and moved to California to pursue his dream. The first few months were tough. Mark knew very little about the tech industry, but he was determined to learn. He spent every spare moment studying, asking questions, and absorbing as much knowledge as he could. His hard work paid off, and soon, Mark started standing out. His ability to adapt quickly and his dedication to learning impressed his colleagues. Over the years, Mark worked his way up through the company. By the time he was 30, he had become the CEO of the very company that had given him a chance. Under Mark's leadership, the company became a major player in the tech industry. It expanded globally and developed innovative products that transformed the way people lived and worked. Mark was invited to speak at conferences, sharing his story of perseverance and success. But despite all the recognition, he never forgot where he came from. He made it a point to give back to his community, supporting educational initiatives and providing scholarships to young people from underprivileged backgrounds. Mark's journey wasn't easy, but it was a testament to the power of determination and self-belief. He never let his humble beginnings hold him back. He always believed that with hard work and a thirst for knowledge, anything was possible. Today, he stands as a role model for those who face adversity, showing them that no matter where you start, success is achievable with the right mindset and relentless effort.